They thought the bathroom was the perfect place. No teachers. No cameras. No help. 3 girls cornered her, mocking her, laughing. They didn't know her name, just that she was the quiet new girl. "You don't belong here," one sneered. "Let's fix your face," another giggled, grabbing her hair. Seconds later, the echo of cracking porcelain. And the last thing they saw was her fist, rising with silence and fury. Arya had changed schools more times than she could count. Her mother's job kept them moving, state to state, year after year. Every school meant starting over, pretending to be okay, pretending that the rumors from the last place didn't follow her. She didn't talk much. She wore a black hoodie most days, kept her hair in a braid, and buried herself in books. To most, she looked like an easy target. But looks deceive. Beneath the silence, Arya carried pain. Real pain. The kind that teaches you to stay quiet, to walk fast, to never let your back touch the wall when you're alone. She had been bullied in ways that left scars no one could see. But she also carried something else, a discipline learned in secret. A strength built from years of sweat, bruises, and determination. Her father, once a national taekwondo champion, had taught her everything before he passed. She didn't learn to hurt others. She learned so no one could ever hurt her again. When she arrived at Eastridge High, she told herself it would be different. She kept her head down. Didn't speak unless spoken to. Sat in the back. Ate lunch alone. Some teachers noticed her intelligence. A few classmates tried to be friendly. But it wasn't enough to keep the wolves away. There were 3 of them. Kendra. Layla. Brielle. The beautiful, loud, cruel trio. They ruled the school like it was theirs. The kind of girls who decided who was in and who was invisible. They noticed Arya by week 2. "She looks homeless," Kendra laughed. "Probably smells like it too," Layla added. Brielle took a picture of Arya reading in the library and posted it with the caption, "Creepy ghost girl from aisle 5. Arya said nothing. But silence, they mistook for weakness. One Thursday afternoon, Arya left class and headed to the girls' bathroom at the far end of the hall. She didn't know they had followed her. As she turned the faucet on to wash her hands, the door clicked shut behind her. She looked up. 3 shadows. 3 sneers. Kendra leaned against the sink, arms crossed. "You've been walking around here like you're better than us," she said. "I haven't said anything to anyone," Arya replied softly. "Exactly," Layla hissed. "You think you're too good to talk to people." Brielle stepped closer. "Let's give you a reason to scream." Kendra grabbed Arya's braid and yanked it hard. Layla shoved her shoulder. Brielle reached for her face. And that's when it happened. In one fluid motion, Arya twisted her wrist free, grabbed Kendra's arm, and used her weight to flip her directly into the first sink. Porcelain shattered as Kendra's back hit the edge. Layla screamed and charged, only to be caught mid-step by a swift sidekick to her stomach that knocked the wind out of her. Arya grabbed her by the collar and slammed her sideways into the second sink. Brielle backed up, fear in her eyes. "You're crazy." Arya walked toward her, calm, eyes locked. "I didn't come here to fight," she said. "But I'm done letting people touch me like I don't matter." Brielle turned to run, but slipped on water and cracked her head against the last sink on the way down. All 3 were down. Arya stood in the center of the broken mess. Breathing hard, fists trembling. Not from rage. But from everything she had held in for so long. The noise brought teachers running. One by one, the other students gathered. Rumors exploded. Some said she planned it. Others called her dangerous. But the full truth came out quickly. The bullying. The photos. The taunts. Witnesses came forward. Even a quiet girl from the library said, "They did this to me too." For the first time in a long time, the school listened. The girls were suspended. Parents were called. A district counselor stepped in. And Arya, the girl no one knew, became someone impossible to ignore. But Arya didn't gloat. She didn't brag. She walked back into school the next day like nothing had happened. Hoodie on. Head high. But now, when she passed in the hall, people moved respectfully. Teachers smiled. Even the principal gave her a nod. One afternoon, a freshman girl approached her in the library. "Is it true?" she asked shyly. "You took down 3 girls in the bathroom?" Arya smiled. "Only after they cornered me." The girl nodded, clearly inspired. "Can you teach me?" Arya hesitated. Then closed her book and stood. "Sure. I'll show you what my dad showed me. But only if you promise one thing." "What?" "Never use it to start a fight. Only to end one. Final message. Never mistake a quiet girl for a weak one. Some people fight with words. Others fight in silence. But the strongest ones, they fight with control, not chaos." Arya didn't want revenge. She wanted peace. But when the peace was broken, she reminded everyone exactly why she walked so confidently alone. Not because she had no fear, but because she finally knew she didn't need to.